Pirlo. Hello, Pirlo.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation... Jonas! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Hernes going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Eto'o, gives it back. And it's Xabi Alonso. Hernes will not want to lose out here, not a shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Just eases him off the ball. Alonso, looking for options for movement. Eto'o is herring after that one. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's dribbled past his man here. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's having a shot! Goal! International! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Off the post! Internacional are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Ibrahimovic, now it's Messi.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Some really good ball movement. Shot could be... And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now he's off and running. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's played into the area. Ibrahimovic! And he's taking no chances there. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, delightful ball. But he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Ernest is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Internacional clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Messi. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely aimed pass. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Eto'o.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Messi. Knocks it out wide. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Vieira. And a chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Things starting to look just the goalkeeper to beat. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Internacional, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Good chance here! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, no joy this time. Turan, the man synonymous with solidity. Vieira. That's a... And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing head!
Kakav si ti baksu, samo što si ušao primio sam go, jebem te usta šugava, bradata, da Bog da ostao bez svih zuba.
And he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan give them real chance! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
He's gone for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players...
Au jebote, 15 puta mi ušao u blizinu sad.
Well, it's signaling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ajme nauči drugo, pičkica jedna mala.
Substituição no time do Internacional.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 17.
Vieira.
Neymar.
Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out to the right.
Camisa 18.
Tries to play it through.
Camisa 7. Camisa
Good looking ball.
14.
Internacional are looking to break at
Vidi lika što radi, jebote, čim ga okrenem, uđi mi poziciju uvijek.
It's just a verbal warning. Rijkaard. Great defending, strong and determined. He's got away. Bale! Oh, it's come off the upright. Internacional have got it back and they'll have another go. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Internacional perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Thuram. And it's Cannavaro. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Guti, and he's there to make the challenge, and that's gone loose. Driving forward, and he's got the beating of his man.
Gle, opet mi ušao u poziciju.
That is a foul. Pirlo has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going...
Znao sam da ćeš da pališ golmana, bre, pičko jedna.
Really is a finish of the highest order. Yet another goal in an awesome performance.
Opa, nisam krosovao, sad ću da krosujem.
Complete charge. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Ej, jebi ga.
Internacional are having a ball here. Deftly away. And he's in on goal. And here's Messi. And he's got his cross in. Thuram attempts a clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dobro, rekao sam da ne ulazi svaka, da ulaze dosta.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played back towards his own goal.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Van Dijk gets across and deals with it. Eto'o. Oh, there's the shot! Oh, terrific save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Look at the space here. Hoeneß at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! And that's wide.
Inter certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Thuram. Vieira. To Messi. And it's made its way to him. He's beaten the last man. And this is Pullet. Pullet gets flagged offside. Nesta. Oh, terrible pass. Foot in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. A heavy challenge. And the pass is intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pernis. And it's Vieira. Great vision. And he plays one through. Cantona gets into a good position. Oh, what a climb! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
A Slepče samo prvi šut, prvi centar šut, posle toga ne računaš.
Cantona.
Ali jebi ga, prvi nije
This is
ušao.
awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Rijkaard. And it's Cannavaro. Pernis. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Guti. Can he get on the end of this? And that is
Nemoj ti meni when to use sliding, bre, pičko mala. Da ti ne dam otkaz.
Pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner.
Opa, evo ga test, 251. Ma 251 je sad valjda. A jebi ga, moram ja neko da izgubim, šta da radim. Pa dobro.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Očitava ovoliko je vati koji kurac.
There's the whistle. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised. And you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And it's Neymar. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found some space. And the shot! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Opts for safety.
There he is, the one they call the divine ponytail.
Well, that is his trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything connected to that ponytail is footballing perfection. His guile, his passing, and his goals are things of legend.
He's in a great position here. And this is Mohamed Salah. And the assistant referee...
Kad bi znao ovako ko onda igram odbranu, ovako da peckam sa strane, bio bi ubica.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Osimhen. Vitinha. Valverde. Mohamed Salah. A lot of great chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Forward it goes. Vitinha. He has a look up. Osimhen! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Osimhen. He's in space and looking for options. Internacional yet to have an attempt on goal.
Wow, kasni, jebem ga ust.
Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. Hernus will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Vitinha. Goes down, but nothing given. Messi. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Fenerbahce are looking to break at pace. Vieira. Messi. Internacional finding their passes. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Messi. Lovely feet. And Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And it's Messi. Vieira. And here's Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, shooting chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Internacional really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well, that's well seen too. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ernest. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Osimhen. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Khan sends that a long way. Valverde has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Tries to play it through. Ernest. Neymar. Can he finish? There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Osimhen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, just skips past his man. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
O jebote, al Kasti, jebem ga usta šugala.
That'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Security staff for each block.
Any opinion
Please
you'd like to
report
express on the
staff
first half?
immediately.
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Internacional go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Ernest is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Vitinha. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neymar, look at the space here. And he's there to retrieve it. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. He's missed, but not by that far.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Kasti bar pola sekunda, kako kad, nekad radi dobro, nekad kasti. Jebi ga, ali dobar je. A mnogo mi sviđa kako igra pressing. To mi fali samo meni.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 45. Osimhen. Number 13.
Pele can so cleverly bypass the press.
Mohamed Salah.
Now there to find. Can he finish? It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Is goal!
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number
We
8.
have got changes here from
Federico
both sides, in
Valverde.
fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 17, Caicedo.
Caicedo.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Pele. Great vision. Ernest takes aim and crosses. Guti. Oh, they can break here. Not the most accurate pass. Ernest. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Turns back here, probably the best option. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Ernest. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That has ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brilliantly cut out. He'll try to keep this alive.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Owen. Tries to pass it through.
Kako kasnimo mu jebe!
And the danger is averted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cantona. Here's Guti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cantona. There's the shot! Goal! International! And they've got their lead back.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Now it's Cantona. And he's picked out the run. McCart shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brate, nisi sretan kako kasnije, ali ono, ne spredam se.
A better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Caicedo. And it's hoisted clear.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Baggio crosses.
Kažem, nisi svestan kako kasni, ne spredam se.
Turan. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. And here's Maldini. And that will be the final act. Internacional can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this.
Pa dobro, 74. ništa posebno. Lager mrtvi turski jebem ti Turčine mrtve. A igra odbranu jebote ko komara, samo pecka sa strane, ne možeš da se okreneš, ne možeš ništa. Tako kad bi znao da peckam bio bi mnogo bolji. Aj vidiš da li streamuje ovaj, ja? Pa jebote šta da peckam? Si vidio jebote ko... Ovaj ko se zove? Jebem li ga ubagao sam se, ali bukvalno brate još ne primim loptu, već me gura brate. Opa, streamuje ovaj dvojica ga gledaju. Ima 4000 saba.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Picked out brilliantly. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Eto'o.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, shooting chance!
Kako uslevat.
International! And that takes him up to 30. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Internacional are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to...
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Eto'o. Hoeneß stood his ground strongly. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Alonso! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. A again in a trice, and they are soaring. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Ja, u igri se sve ti jebe mrtvo.
Milan with the corner, there first. He's got tall. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Internacional have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide, and the flag has stayed down. So what can they make of this? Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines. Xabi Alonso could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Xabi Alonso. Vieira. Oh, that's a fine interception. Horace! Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Internacional have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Thuram spots it and intercepts.
Ajde, ja gasim, posle idem da jedem nešto, gledam sad gol. Srećno I tebi, pičko mala.
Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Neymar. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Looking to play him in. They want to be quick to recover this. Internacional heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Neymar. Xabi Alonso into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Messi. And here's Eto'o. Knocks it into space. And that passes. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Isco.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Might be danger here. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Ernest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Internacional go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the action is back underway. Great ball, and he's in here. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's a shade optimistic. Isco tries to play it through.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's gone for a throw-in. And here's Neymar, Ronaldinho. Isco's, he gets big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldo. Isco. Isco unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, they've got it again, and this is Messi, and he's had a hit! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are cruising away. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substituição no time do Internacional.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 17.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Camisa 5.
Turan, the man that is tenacity personified.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 25.
Can he get it through?
Camisa 7.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Camisa 14.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident
Substituição.
annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
Chance, surely! Lacking in accuracy.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Mackay. And here's Owen. And he's in chance for a shot! And how did he not make it four?
Internacional certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Driving forward. Kaka. Matias Pereira. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. Puskás was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Kubo. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a very... He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know.
He rises! No, he can't turn it in. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Puskás.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Thuram makes the interception. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's had it nicked away. Vitinha. Owen. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Vitinha. Matias Pereira. And it's made its way to him. Out to the left it goes. Now there's... Can he finish? He has done it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Kubo. Now it's Cantona. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Played in by Cantona. Brilliantly cut out. Vitinha. Could move up a gear here. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Such good technique.
He's one-on-one! And the shot! It's there! They're back within reach! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
This is Owen, and Owen! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
Oh, great feat, that.
Lovely, now then. Matias Pereira. And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Internacional definitely impressing me here. Especially